Everyone, this is Umar from Dream English. I'm the founder and head of teaching for the company, and I am really excited to have you guys with me today. And what I'm going to do today in this video, I'm introducing a new plan, and we are going to start a new journey on the YouTube and on the Facebook as well. First thing first. So I have this result in front of me, which I have posted on. Let me read the date for you. And you know, I have just turned off my monitor. I apologize for that. Just give me 1 minute. what I have done. Just 1 second, guys. It's turning on. Anyways, so I have this result in front of me, which we have posted on the December 23rd. And this result, the student name is Irene. So Irene result is here, and she is the first time test taker. If you can have a look on her result card, she's the first time test taker, and she has taken the exam on 22nd, and the result has been issued on the 22nd as well. So there is a big question here on her result card. There was a question by PTE aspirant. It says that I think something is wrong here with 33 pronunciation. It is impossible to get such marks in the speaking section. So this person here, Irene, she's got 88 in the speaking section, but her oral fluency is 90 and her pronunciation skills are 33. So remember, keep in mind, your speaking is a combination of your oral fluency, and it is a combination of your pronunciation as well. And the maximum you can achieve in your oral fluency is 90, and the maximum you can achieve in your pronunciation is 90 as well, 90. But in this particular case, this girl, she has got 90 in oral fluency and she has got only 33 in her pronunciation, whereas the overall score is 88. So how come this is possible that a person whose pronunciation skills are very low can achieve this good score in the exam? Or I'll give you another example. For example, there are many people who get 90 out of 90 in their writing section, or they get 85 plus in their writing section, but their spellings are only 20 or their spellings are only 18. So how this is possible? This is the question I'm going to answer to all of you, and hopefully it would really help you. If you go to the Google and you search PTE SEM, standard error of measurement, standard error of measurement. This is a very complicated term. It is a very complicated term. You will not be able to understand this. It has nothing to do with your mathematics, SEM or deviations. It has nothing to do with that. It is the software that the PTE is using, and this is the error measurement they use in their computer system. So let me explain you in a very simple way that what SEM is. So I will explain you that part. Now, first of all, let's take this Irene case again. So she's only got 33 in the pronunciation. Now, if you go to the dictionary, Oxford Dictionary, and if you try to look for the meaning of the word, and the meaning of the word is error. Error means mistake. Error means mistake. Everyone knows that, yeah? Now, what does standard error means? Standard error means that when too many people do exactly the same mistake, that thing becomes a standard error. I'll repeat myself again. When too many people are doing exactly the same mistake, that becomes a standard error. Let me give you an example. Let me say a sentence. I'm not a native English speaker. I'm not a native English speaker myself, but let me give you an example here. The example I have here is some people in some part of the world, they pronounce D for delta. They don't say delta, they say delta, the. So the D sound, they replace the D sound with the. For example, if I'm saying, how are you doing today? How are you doing today? So I'm using the word da. But some people, they say, how are you doing today? So what do I mean with that? You will be able to understand the word doing, and you will be able to understand the word doing as well. It's just a different pronunciation. It is just a different pronunciation. And because it is just a different pronunciation, that is the reason it is a standard error. That is the reason this is a standard error. This is not the mistake itself. Because when people they say how are you doing, or they say how are you doing, it is exactly the same thing. It is wrong pronunciation, but too many people, a group of people, they are doing exactly the same mistake. That is the reason it has become a standard error. So this is not an error anymore. It is not a mistake anymore. This is the standard error. So exactly the same thing they use in the computer as well. So if computer will be able to understand what you are trying to say, if computer can understand you that you're trying to say doing, but you are pronouncing it as doing, you will still get good score in your overall speaking, but you will get lower marks in your pronunciation, if it makes sense. So what I'm trying to say here is that if you are doing a common error, if you're doing a standard error where a group of people do exactly the same mistake, that mistake does not remain an error, it becomes a standard error. So that is the reason people, they have low score in their pronunciation, but their pronunciation is still understandable by computer, or it is still understandable by normal people. Because there are so many accents and there are so many pronunciations on planet Earth. Arabic people, they talk totally differently. Greek people, they talk totally differently. As a Pakistani, my pronunciation is different than a native English speaker. So as soon as you can understand of what the person is trying to say, then computer will give you a good score in the overall speaking, but hence you are not saying it as a native English speaker. That's why you will get low score in the pronunciation, but your overall score will still stay high, if it makes sense. So this is the message I would like to convey here. Now let's get back to the writing point. So people, they have spelling errors, like they get 19 or 18 in the spelling, but their writing is still 90 out of 90. Why this is the case? The reason is that we have American English and then we have British English. Some people, they say N-I-T-E night, and some people, they say N-I-G-H-T night. So when you are making so many mistakes with your spelling as well, but your spelling is still recognizable by computer, then computer will give you low score in your spellings, but you still have good overall score in your writing section. And this is what we call standard error of measurement. And these are the examples I wanted to give you, just to clarify this part. So when you see all these results on the Facebook, people with low pronunciation and people with low spellings, and their overall is still really good. So this is what is being checked by the computer, and they implement this strategy, which is known as standard error of measurement. If you would like to know more about SEM, feel free to contact us, get in touch with me personally or with any of my staff members, and we will be able to assist you, and we will let you know more about SEM. And for the time being, please do visit our Facebook page. And if you get any questions about the results we have posted, or if you have any questions or any concerns about any other thing, please do let me know, and I will be able to assist you to the maximum. Thank you very much, guys. Stay tuned. Keep watching Dream English. Look after yourself. Thank you.